What's up, my loving beauties? It's your girl Deshnae, and we're back with another video. So I am redoing a video because I lost my content that I did yesterday, and I did post a preview video of it today on my social media, but I'm gonna add that to the end of this video because I lost my videos. And I was mad and discouraged a little bit because like I had some gems in there. God was speaking to me through me in that video, but I'm pretty sure and I know for a fact that God gonna speak to me through this video. So I just had a conversation with God because I was gonna do a cooking with me video, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna cook in silence and like cook with God. And it just brought me to this video right now. So I am waiting on my salmon and my garlic bread, and then I'm gonna do like a little mukbang in the middle of this video. But I made me some jambalaya rice with shrimp and some salmon and with honey glaze and some garlic bread. But I'm just so really mad that I lost that video. I lost about like 8 videos that I did yesterday. But it must be like a 20-minute video altogether. But it is what it is. But today's video, I'm getting a little bit nervous. I don't know why I'm getting a little bit nervous doing videos, but I'm loving that I'm being consistent with this though. But today is part 2 of having intimacy with God, building that relationship with God, building that intimacy with God to get through the hard times. So the first video that I put out on YouTube was part 1, and I was basically saying that how I get through things and what things that bring me back into my higher vibration. I also paint, I do hair, I write, I journal, I write poems, what else? I'll go to the gym, out in nature. I like to go out in nature. So I have a few things on my list that I like to do to get me back at my high vibration. But this is part 2. I didn't really go deep in part 1. So this is part 2 where I dive in. So this is me telling you guys my experience. You know, I only can speak through my experience and how I got through and how I get through my hard times with God. It's not easy. This always haven't been me. I'm loving the woman that I'm becoming. So, excuse me. This is like a new version of myself, and building that intimacy with God and trusting God is important. Now, again, these are the things that I'm doing, and again, I'm not new to this, but I'm being more consistent with it. I love the woman that I'm becoming because it's getting me closer to God, and I'm understanding things better, and I'm understanding God better. And when you obey and listen to God, and God say do it, and you obey and do it, things go so smoother. Like instead of you procrastinating on things, it makes things go slower. But I'm learning to build that intimacy with God because I want to trust again. And to learn how to trust again, you have to trust in God. And it's easy said and done because you could go through life situations where life be life and God be like, do you trust me? And sometimes we be like, yeah, I trust God until it actually happens. And then you actually have to trust him. So it goes back into having an intimacy with God. And how I do it is I sit in silence. I meditate. I talk to God. Like even before I did this video, I was about to put some R&B music on while I'm cooking, getting the groove. But I was like, you know what? I want to spend this time with God. I want to cook with God. I want to talk to God in silence, but also talk out loud and how I feel and what I'm thankful for, and just having that relationship, just talking to him like somebody in the house with me. And it makes me feel comfortable doing that. Like I actually glad that I did that instead of putting music on. And it put me in a different mindset. And it put me in the mindset where I'm able to do this video because I was discouraged because I'm like, I just did video yesterday and I had a good word for y'all and I lost it. I accidentally delete my content, but I had trust in God. God was like, I spoke with you through yesterday. I can speak through you today. So we're just gonna dive deep in how to build a intimacy relationship with God and trust in God through the hard times. Not even just through the hard time, but just through the ups and downs. Like, you wanna build that relationship with God for the good things in your life and for the bad things in your life. But you just want to have that bond where it's not broken, where nobody can come in your life and break that bond. That's the intimacy. That's the intimacy that I'm talking about in this video. And to get to that point, you have to pray. You have to talk to God. You have to sit still. And sometimes I be like on the go, just to get things off, so things won't come to my mind. Because if I'm quiet, everything comes to my mind. I wanted to do it the right way, and I feel like where my life is stand right now, God is literally removing everything. And it hurts at the same time, but all I can say is, God, I trust you, and it's something that you're trying to teach me in this season in my life. Amen. I had to pray over my food, but let me show y'all my food, y'all. So this is the salmon, my garlic bread, and my jambalaya with shrimp. Now, I didn't want to eat. I've been like portionizing my food. Portionizing my food. I don't eat nothing before 12. I don't eat nothing after 8. So it's 5 p.m. right now and I'm eating dinner. Yes, and I have me a little dessert afterwards, but I'm eating dinner and I'm not having like too full. But back to the video. So another thing I like to do is I like to write to God. So when I write in my journal, I like to say, "Dear God," and I say whatever I need to say, whatever I need to get off my chest, I do that. I also like to go out in nature. I feel like going out in nature and speaking to God, it hits different. Like, you in tune, and whatever you're saying to God out loud, it's like the universe is like nature just responds back, and you can feel the chills. Like, I love going out to nature. Everybody has their different ways of communicating with God. I feel like most of my time God communicate with me through my dreams, and it be like I'm in a whole different world, y'all. And I could go on and on about that. Like, when I dream, it's not like, oh, I had a little dream. No, when I dream, I feel like I'm in a whole different world. Like, things be seeming so real, and then when I have those dreams, some of that stuff be in real life. Some of that stuff, like, my dreams be answers in real life. Be like God be speaking to me in real life. Like, it be weird, but